Hello, everybody. We are back with some more Zero to Hero. Oh, we're still in the end here with Thoris and all the gang. What? There's a wait, hold up. There's a blood elf in here. I never noticed you before, sir. Oh, he's got a little cup of tea. Your back is probably really hot, but actually, that seems like that would be a great place to be right now. It is negative, like, I don't know, 7 or something like that. I think with wind chill, it's like over -10 right now outside, and in my room, it's quite cold. But that is not going to stop us from progressing through the game. So, yeah, what did we do last time? We did some elves, and we got into the new expansion. Look at this, Dornogal. If you look up on the top right, you can see that we have some mail from Caddy Bree. I don't know if you guys look at the comments on the episode, but we got a comment from a loyal viewer. And he offered to make us some gear. And I'm not, going to look down upon the gifting of things to me, so maybe I'm taking a bit... Oh, look at this. Here was a little gift to help you climb to 80. It's not much, but a pair of boots and a pair of wrist. Which are going to very much help us. Oh, the boots especially. Look at that. Sheesh. You know what? Let's get the mogs going. Let's be looking kind of nice. Let's go back to this one. Where's our aura at? Where was that ore? There it is. Oh. I'm gonna save this as a new outfit. Zoded. I'm gonna call it Zoded. Alrighty. So now, we can probably go do a delve. Unless we want to just get our time walking dungeon out of the way first. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. Let me get reacquainted with these controls. So I've learned something about Bear. I did a bit of research. Turns out nobody presses Maul. Nobody's using Maul pretty much at all. They spend all their rage on Iron Fur. So I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm gonna leave them all on the bars for now. Just in case I get bored, I'll hit it. But it's gonna be a lot of Iron Furring. And actually, most people just macro in Iron Fur to be cast at the same time as Swipe Thrash and Mangle. We're probably not gonna do that just yet, but very soon we will. Looks like the Dungeons of the Week. So this is Tuesday now. I'm recording this on Tuesday, which means that the weekly reset has come around, and we have a new set of time walking dungeons. Oh, wow, somebody left that really fast. But the time walking dungeons we have this time are from Legion. So hopefully we get one of the good ones. Legion has some really annoying ones. We're slicing them up. We're slashing them. This is one of the better ones. All right. Buff up our teammates. So we can go just to the left here and skip a lot of these mobs. Cannot skip this guy though. Use an interrupt on that Stormcast. I'm gonna knock back this guy so he doesn't do his little spiked carapace thing anymore. I don't know where that teammate is going. So we have Incarn, and Incarn means lots of living. At least I thought it did. You knock these guys back. Probably go around these guys. Yeah. Moonfire this dude, get our lunar beam down, and we're gonna just start scratching him. That is a thing about the Guardian and Feral Druids, is you kind of just are, every attack is just like, yeah, claw him, scratch him. Although Bear does get some cool arcane moonfire-y stuff. Dude, I don't know why I feel so like slow on my Bear right now. Got our mount. I was playing my warrior a bit earlier, tanking some dungeons with my friends, who you guys may be meeting soon. And yeah, warrior's really fun. I haven't played it in a second, and I was having a great time on it. They're so tanky. They just really don't take any damage. And I'm talking about a protection warrior. The other specializations of warrior are pretty tanky too. Notably, arms isn't. See, we're trying to skip through. Hopefully our teammates can follow suit. They can. Yeah, but arms warrior is a little less tanky. It's still better than some other classes, though. I'm gonna ping this guy. I forgot we have to kill these dudes. Trees are becoming a problem. So I usually play fully zoomed out, but when I don't play fully zoomed out, it's usually because there's trees in the way. And if you zoom in a bit, it can make the trees a little more manageable. She up yet? Yeah, there we go. Let's use everything. Yeah, so I see people play Bear and they never hit Maul, but you like get free Mauls. Surely you hit the free ones at least. I love being slowed. We got this Serpentrix guy. Very interesting boss because he like disappears. They're gonna use our little combo. Also, from watching another guy play, I learned that you don't always use Lunar Beam and Rage of the Sleeper together. Lunar Beam is more of a damage ability. Rage of the Sleeper you use for defense. Seems our team is taking a bit of damage here. Our healer's doing it though. Oh! I didn't really want to go in here. Let me out! Let me out! Oh man, let me out! I don't want to be in here anymore. Okay, we're good, we're good. Yeah, see what I'm saying about that boss? It's weird. I don't like that boss. Dude, everything in this dungeon slows me, seemingly. I feel like I get every pack we kill, I come out of it and I'm slow. I think you could just walk around this guy, if I remember correctly. You can. Look at that. I'm flipping up keybinds to better help my hands. If I'm gonna be hitting Swipe or Thrash as much as I think I'm going to, I'm gonna put that on Q. This Q is a much easier button to hit than like 3. Now we can go around. Surely our team will follow? No? No? Okay. Oh goodness. I think I can just stand in these because I'm a tank. And then we got a large sea giant and a seagull. Easy enough. I feel like we're doing. I think we're actually doing quite a bit of damage. I can feel like the mob's dying. It ain't over yet, sir. He says thank you all. We have one more boss to go. My teammates has run off that way. Yeah, I think our delves are going to go pretty good today compared to last time. I don't think we're going to hit 80 in this episode, though. It takes a little longer to get to 80 than it does to get to, you know, most of the other levels. We're not too far off, though. Who knows? Maybe I'm wrong. And there we have it. Our buffer up to 3 hours. We can get on out of there, adjust our seating. That's what you do whenever you hit a loading screen in WoW. You make sure you're nice and comfy. Sip some water that you wish was colder than it is. Or not colder, warmer. That's a thing they do in like some countries. I can't remember what country it was. Oh, we leveled up from that. Very nice. Get more damage. But yeah, no, I can't remember what country it is that I read a statistic about it, and it said, what was it? It was like more gallons per year of hot water, like just hot water. No like coffee, no tea. Just more gallons of hot water are drank than cold water. And I thought that was interesting. Okay, so we did Kriegval's Rest. I'm gonna go over here. I believe there's some... I think some of the quests are right here. Are you a quest? You're a Sassy Arathi. What are you? Delver's Call, Fungal Folly. We want you. And Delver's Call, Earthcrawl Mines. So we're gonna go over and we're gonna do Fungal Folly next. It's probably some... Yeah, let's do that world quest real quick, because that's gonna get us a new helmet. Any other easy world quests? Yeah, we can go do those shoulders as well. Just get us a little stronger, so we can go do the delve really fast.
Our miners had to leave their
Oh, plus we got a rare here. Oh, he's at the bottom of that cave. I don't feel like going down there. Ah, well, actually, I think this cave is where we have to go. Round him up. I should use cooldowns there. Do not want to fight Kixarak. So we need to go in here to find tools anyway. There'll be plenty of Nerubians in here, but I gotta fight those guys out there. Am I crazy, or does I just feel slow on bear? Like the running speed seems slow. Maybe it's not. Sure feels like it though. Oh, is there any tools over here? There is. Get that tool. This tool. Oh, look at that, a fellow druid. What is his name? News Mahoos. So it's a fine name, I guess. I should really get in the habit of like making sure every enemy has moonfire on them.
Thank you.
Because
We'll go back for the rest when the Nerubians are
we're gonna want to make sure that is the case later on. This feller has some health for sure. I guess he is a rare, so. Some new gloves. Right, those had agility, they did, and then a new helmet. I'm gonna go into cat form and zoom out of here in stealth. Because we don't want to be wasting our 30% experience bonus on just killing mobs. That's not very efficient. We want to be getting those big lump sums of experience, like from delves or world quests are pretty good too. What was the other one we were going to do? It was up here. Yes, the shoulders. Oh, that's right. I'm recording. I'm sitting here thinking, and I'm not speaking. I do that sometimes. You guys have probably noticed, but I mean, if there's not too much to say, the soothe, calming, the calming sounds of World of Warcraft can take over for a little bit. But no, I was mostly thinking about game plans for later and stuff. But yeah, that's for later. For now, we're just gonna do this world quest, which I believe is a super easy one. Titan artifacts collected. I think there's just some balls you pick up. Yeah, there's a ball.
We have a goat bringing me some samples.
Druids are really good at quests like this because you can just stay in your flight form and
I'm a little busy here.
zoom over, pick up a ball. If there's enemies by it, go to one that doesn't have enemies by it. One more, one more. It'll be a fight. No casting.
Thank you for the
And there it is.
This will greatly help.
Another strong upgrade. Haste versatility, I think, is good stats for us. Alright, now we go into the Fungal Folly Delve. To some considered the worst delve. I'm inclined to agree, but only for one of the so every delve has a couple of different stories it can be. Every, I think, day or maybe week it switches. One of the stories for this delve is you get like a crystal and you gotta like purge like sickness from these like mushrooms. And it just takes way too long. It takes twice as long as it should. to do it. It's not hard. You just like have to stand there and like channel at it. You'll see if it's that one. If it's not that one, just trust me. It's not fun. Why do I have a feeling it is that one though? We're doing it on tier 3. Fungal Folly. We already have the quest. Bran is set for damage. We need him as damage. Because I'm not going to perish from damage. We need to rest. Bran, we just started. Oh, if you want to speed up your delves, and you have your Bran on damage, don't use a bunch of damage cooldowns on the first pull of a delve, because he's going to use like all of his stuff, and he'll kill it pretty quick. When you use it on like the second, it is the crystal one. Oh, also in this delve, you get these spore bits that like, when they die, they explode, and you can use that to hit enemies too. It's really fun. See, like here, I'm gonna use my incarnation. Oh yeah, we are doing more damage than we once were. Bran, we're not sitting down. We've got enemies to slay. Get some moonfires out. Get them in here. Dodge that frontal the enemy's doing. Alright, so this is the mechanic. You channel on the thing and you have to dodge the swirlies on the ground. But look how long this takes. And then if you get hit, it stops it. Then you gotta redo it again. And you have to do that 5 times? There are some delves that you could, like, I don't know, you can do some delves so much faster. Oh, we're getting knocked back because we get hit by the frontal there. It's fine though. We're very resilient. Of course we're a tank, that's kind of what we're supposed to be right now. It adds an extra complexity if you gotta dodge these swirly around things. Not the spore bit. Don't hit me with the spore bit. I'm gonna use a defensive. I don't know if that actually hits me. It does. Alright. Alright, 2 down, 3 to go. There's one right up here. Well, that explosion killed them all. Why can't I press on you? There we go. If I go cat, can I move quicker while I'm doing this? Maybe? Kind of hard to tell. Oh, this was something I wanted to do. Why can't I go into my stag form? I guess I can't use that in here. Never mind then. I'm gonna take out this spore bit because it's just gonna cause me problems when I start to do this anyway. One thing to note when you're doing these like little mushrooms I found is just like take note of where the first spinny thing goes. It's right here just above the mushroom, and go to like the opposite side of that. So you basically don't have to worry about dodging it. You can just make little movements to dodge your the swirlies on the ground instead of like having to also worry about dodging the big thing. Is there not one over there? There's not. We got hit by the spore bit there. That was actually kind of advantageous though, because it shot us in the correct direction. Also, when you're doing delves, if you're a person who hasn't done delve, take your time, look around. There's a lot of little hidden things you can pick up, little chests, little buffs you can get. I could probably find one if I look around for just a second here. Maybe not. Now I haven't done all the delve achievements, but there's a lot of achievements you can get from here, and titles and stuff. But my Bran is like basically max level, so I don't really care too much about leveling him up that like extra half a level. I don't think he's gonna get too much stronger. Maybe he will. I just figured he'll get there eventually anyway. But if he's not max level for you, you should definitely spend time going around to find all the mislaid curiosities, because they give him a lot of experience. Alright, he's spinning on us. As a tank, we can probably just stand in it. Yeah. And this is the boss, by the way. I don't know if you couldn't tell. I think. See, now I'm trying to think. Does every delve have a boss? I don't know if they do. Most of them do, though. Yeah, I think they all do. Oh my goodness! Look at all those items I just got. Those are not the items we just got. That is a bug that's been in the game for quite some time, where you just, it just shows, like, all the previous, whatchamacallums? All the items that anybody got. Oh, I know there is currently kind of a bug in the game where when you loot stuff, it likes to disconnect you, so hopefully that doesn't happen. It doesn't seem to have happened, which is nice. Ooh, what are you? It's mislaid curiosity. So, I got a cloak out of that, very nice. My quest completed, and I also looted a profaned tinderbox. So these delves give these specific blue reagent equipment, reagent things. This one I know, well, this will sell on the auction house for like 2,400 gold. So that basically just doubled the gold we got from that one thing. So as I was saying before, doing max level stuff can get you a lot more gold than doing lower level stuff. At least unless you like kind of know what you're doing. There are some lower, like other things you can be doing that give you a lot of gold, but in general, just play max level. Do everything. I mean, this world quest alone gives you 825 gold. If you did that world quest on 10 characters, let's say, you'd have just under 10,000 gold. Or you'd have 8,000 gold. Well, whatever, 8,250 gold is a lot better than 0. And that's why I was saying before, it's great to have just just an army of max level characters. You don't even have to gear them up. Like, world quests are so easy that... Why is Bran low in health already? He's on something. We gotta dodge this minecart and not hit these eggs. No, what did they sent a double? We're gonna start pulling big. I've realized I'm not really taking much damage. Which means it's gonna be more efficient to pull a lot of enemies than it is to pull one or two. Because if we're not gonna die, like if we can live fighting 30 enemies, you're just gonna kill them quicker if you fight them all at the same time rather than breaking it up. You need to dodge the minecarts though. Like how big can we kind of gather up these people here? Looks like not really, so we'll just... Get out of that purple swirly, because that fear us. Looks like he's casting an ability, we'll interrupt it. We stood in the purple ability. It's fine though. So these are Nerubian delves. When you... they're all like... You fight Nerubians in them. When you see these webs, don't stand in them. It has a chance to like spawn more enemies, so... Get out of the swirly. Oh, looks like we got it. Well, nope, he's doing it again. Oh, see, I spawned an extra enemy because I stood in the webs. That's fine. It's 2 ores. Got another one here. My bear is making crazy noises when I pick them up. It's doing it every time, too. I'm gonna push those guys away because I don't think I was gonna make it out of the thing in time. Where's the last one? Oh, it's over there. The hitbox on the bear is very odd. See, I couldn't click on that item because it was just above my head. We'll fight the stolen loader, sure. This is an elite that will sometimes spawn in your delve. And he's pretty powerful. I feel like he could take a second to kill. It wasn't too bad. He's gonna give us a very strong ability. Oh, it's not an ability, it's a passive thing. Nope. Just spawned an extra enemy. I touched a web. There we go. Stay out of these cart paths. Our objective now is to throw some rocks at These guys, I missed. We throw rocks at them and they eat them and they wake up. Oh, look at that. See that? The enemies can get hit by the rail minecarts too. If you really want to, you can just kind of drag them in there. Let's see, I'm gonna line it up. Here, lining it up. Shooting him. Oh! Oh, I got hit by it. Clear the way for me, sir. Gonna put our Ursul's vortex here, and we're gonna let the minecart hit them all. Here it comes. Here it comes. And then here comes the next one. We're gonna shoot it into it. Oh! It's like playing a sports ball. One of them. I don't know what sport that would be most closely related to, but I don't know. shooting a thing into a moving to a moving target? Oh, like, I mean, it could be like skeet shooting, I guess. Alright, and then we have our boss. So on this boss, you're going to have to really watch his cast. Now, Brand got that one. I'm going to get this next one. Now, we don't have any interrupts for a second. So we're going to hope that he doesn't cast. He's going to do this, which is perfect. I was going to cast. I'm going to not interrupt it. I'm going to get that one. Brand's going to get one soon. We're going to use our D curse to get that curse that he put on us off. And we're going to keep doing damage. The nice thing about being a tank is that a lot of the times in content where you're playing alone, they don't scale it to where you're going to take any damage at all. So you can really use playing a tank to like kind of learn how enemies fight. Yeah, just to like learn mechanics on enemies. I think just going as a tank is a great way to do that. Ooh. I'm definitely moving like slower than I should be. Right? This is slow. Is bear slower than a normal walk? No, dude, it just feels so slow. I don't know. Let's see what we got. A rattling bag of gold. It's only 47 gold. That's kind of useless, but we get a big upgrade to our necklace. Look at the... We're going from 54 stamina to 1,872 stamina. Watch our health bar. 1310, 1369. We got 59,000 health from that one item upgrade. That's a lot. I'm curious, so we're probably going to level up when we turn in this quest. How much is that going to give us? One of the greatest determiners of, like, I guess a way to track the power of your character. Of course, you can look at the damage you're doing and all that other stuff, but if nothing else, just like keep track of your character's max health. And as it goes up, you just know that like, hey, my character has more health. That means everything else I have also increased. You're probably way stronger. All right, here we go. 1369, and then we're gonna get another 100,000 health.
Return if you wish to speak again.
Wow, yeah, that gave us like a level and a half. Or about a whole level for 2 quests. What do we got here? Enemies damaged by Loomer Beam or Fear Loom take increased damage from you. Yes, sir. Alright, that's all the delves up here in the Isle of Dorn. Let's head down into the Ringing Deeps. Get a couple more done. And remember, you only get this experience for doing the delve for the first time. So you can't run them as much as you want. Unfortunately. I wish that was the way you could level, but it isn't. Okay, so we have 2 delves in the Ringing Deeps. Looks like we've got the Dread Pit and the Waterworks. We're gonna head over to the Dread Pit first. Yeah, Waterworks is closer. Let's go there. Oh, Yeti World Quest for here. Looks like we have a weapon. I mean, I'm down to take a weapon upgrade.
Our miners
It's a pretty easy one, too.
in the rumbling wastes. Clear out those spots and recover what you can.
Just gotta kill these guys and grab the tools. Let's do a big pull here. That should suffice. That will be worthy of my Incarn. I'm noticing that I'm gonna have to press my Iron Fur button like a lot. Like a lot. So maybe I do macro that into my other abilities because that's going to just make it nicer. We will do that in the beginning of this delve, and I will show you guys some simple little macros you could make. How many more tools do we need? 1, yes, and then 2. We need 2 more Scardens, so we'll get this guy over here. Oh, actually, we're gonna go to him. We're gonna meet him halfway, actually.
That should do it.
And there
Can we build?
is our new weapon. I'm gonna put on right away. Oh, and looks like we got an enemy in here we can fight. They're worse than the ones Caddy gave us. These caddies are super strong. Alright. Let's, well, before we step into this delve, let's go ahead and make some macros. So to get to macros, you're going to go to your escape or question mark menu, go to macros. You can make general tree macros, or you can go to your own specific macros. And we're going to go ahead and hit new. So I would like to make a macro that casts Mangle and Iron Fur. Remember last time we talked about Iron Fur being off the global cooldown, so technically you can use those two abilities at the same time. Mangle's free, just has a cooldown. Iron Fur costs Rage, so it's only going to cast it if we have Rage. So for the name of this, I'm just going to call it Mangle. Mangle. And don't worry about choosing an icon for this. I mean, the Mangle icon is right there, but I'm going to show you. Look at this. So once we have our thing, so this is kind of like coding. It's kind of like a coding language, if you know what that is, but it's like a World of Warcraft sound. So we're going to do, am I not typing in here? Yeah, okay, here we go. Hashtag show tool tip. So if you put that and then you put the name of an ability, so Mangle is the ability we would like to see. That makes it so when I hover over this macro, it's going to show Mangle. So we want it to be, it's basically, we want it to be Mangle, but also cast Iron Fur. So hashtag show tooltip Mangle. And then we're going to go a line down, and we're going to use cast /cast with a space after it. We want it to cast Mangle. We'll capitalize that. So another way you can do this is if you go to your spellbook and we find, so we already have Mangle in there, but well, the next one we're going to be casting is Iron Fur, right? So we're going to find Iron Fur. So cool. It's going to cast Mangle, and then we're going to make another line. We're going to make it /cast, similar to last time, and we're going to make sure our indicator's in the right point, and we're going to shift left click on Iron Fur, and it just automatically puts the name of Iron Fur over there. So we've got hashtag show tooltip Mangle, and then we're going to cast Mangle, and we're going to cast Iron Fur. We're going to save that. And when you hit save, you'll see, hey, I have this macro. So now we can drag this down onto our bar, and you'll see that it has the little, it'll say man, like it only shows a couple of letters. And we have that. So what do we do with that? Well, I can show you. When we go to fight an enemy, let's charge him down. I'm going to press that button, and it's going to cast Mangle just like you would think it would. I'm going to press it again though, and it cast Mangle and Iron Fur because we had the Iron Fur that time. So we're going to do it again. Cast it, and it cast both of them. Now, if I hit this when Mangle's still on cooldown, it will cast Iron Fur. I didn't have any rage, but so basically I could be pressing these buttons and it'll be casting Iron Fur while I do all of them. So let's make some duplicates of that. So we want that on Mangle. We're going to hit another new one. We're going to call this one Swipe. So we're going to do the same thing. Hashtag show tooltip. Actually, we can just copy all of this over here and just change Mangle to Swipe. And there we have a Swipe. And then we'll do another one for Thresh. Thresh. We're going to change Mangle to Thresh. And we're going to save that. We're going to test to see that all of them work. They do. Are there any others I would like to do? So I don't even really need to have Iron Fur on my bar anymore. I think I'm going to keep it on R though, just in case I do need to hit it for some reason. It's not a bad thing to have around. And I think I'm going to go Mangle on that and Q, Q. So I can just basically do most of my rotation with just Q and E. It's like, yeah. That there. I'm liking it. Cool, but those three, I shouldn't really have to worry about a whole lot. Wow. Druid, I mean, bear is simple if you do that. Oh no, we're getting burnt with acid. So similar to the candle in that last delve we did, not the last one of the delves we did. Gonna make sure I grab that crest. Similar to the candle, we have to hold this thing, which is like an air purifier. Talk to him to start this. What is this one? We have to rescue workers. All right, let's get at it then. Get used to my new positioning on abilities. Yeah, that's saving me a lot of button presses. Not having to worry about pressing, you know. I'm gonna run straight through this. Oh, yeah. You know what? We're gonna keep it going. Gonna keep this train moving while we're fighting. This train is not stopping for anybody. Except for this worker, which we're gonna save. See, our totem's getting kind of low, but we got a refresh right over here. Yeah, that's saving us a lot of button. We're not having to press iron for every like half global or so. It's gonna save my fingers so much. We're gonna run straight through this. We're gonna add a bark skin just in case it's scary. It's not. Little regen. Any workers? Any workers? I'm not seeing any workers. Backpedal our way out of here. And you can see with just a few item level upgrades that we've gotten, starting to cut through these delves pretty easily. Thanks to Caddy Bree, of course. Which, let me know in the comments if you know what that book is, or well, what that name is from. It's not a book. Alright, it's a book. Name the book, though. Or the somewhere in the neighborhood of 40 books or so. I don't know. It's a big book series. I'm surprised we made it through all those guys without aggroing any of them. Help the worker. I'm not sitting down with you ever, Bran. Ever. And then we have to defeat Max Face. Shouldn't be too hard. We're going to drop our totem here to give ourselves kind of a battlefield. And we're going to use Incarnation offensively because... well, I don't think we need it defensively, let's say that. mean, I'm using my defensives just to get used to hitting them, like my bark skin and my survival instincts here and there, but yeah, really in this content, I don't need them. My character's tanky enough as it is. Now, step in the wrong thing and might have to go a little sideways, but there's another delve down. And I think we're getting a little faster at them. Shift in the chair. Well, Bran opens this, cool. And acquire our loot. Oh, I did not know I could get those before hitting level 80? Interesting. Okay, so this is a Fractured Spark of Omens. Getting 2 of these. Wow, we really needed a ring upgrade. That's very nice. So it goes in your reagent pouch. But getting 2 of these is going to allow us to use Valor Stones, which is another currency. We're gonna get that at max level. We're gonna be able to use those to make a Spark of Omens, and we use those sparks to make very powerful crafted gear. So we are kind of late in the season. I think I'd mentioned in one of my episodes that like we probably aren't going to be able to get Keystone Hero or whatever on all of the specializations because we are so late in the season. But because of that, there's a bunch of catch-up mechanics for gearing, which are going to allow us to probably pretty quickly get to a decent enough item level to be able to go after that Keystone Hero or Keystone Master achievement. But until then, we're going to continue doing the delves. We're going into the Dread Pit next. The Dread Pit sounds like a very inviting place. Oh, make sure we grab our quest. You'd hate to do the whole delve and not do that. So this is one where we get a little extra action button that we can use to, like, stun these guys, like they're not attacking me. And then when you kill them, they explode and also, like, hit everybody else. So, really, a lot of these packs, your main objective is to just jump in there and hit the husks so that they explode and hit each other. See? It's like a chain reaction. Take one down, takes the rest of them down. Make sure we use our Mark of the Wild to buff up our Bran. Because, look, he probably wants 3% versatility as well. I don't see why he wouldn't.
You won't hit us with that one. Time to go all out.
All right, let's test our skills at completing puzzles here. This is a puzzled chest. All right, I'm assessing. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1, and start the timer. That was a bad move. Why did I do that? It wasn't letting me press on him. Yeah, I'll take the loader signal. Why is it being weird on my targeting? I don't know. I don't know at all. This guy didn't get hit by any of the chain reactions. Oh, there's one. Alright. All the friendly people saved. Now we just acquire some repair kits.
What have we here?
I don't think I like that it makes all those noises every time I pick up something. I think that would annoy me. And by would, I mean does. Good thing for, you know, a lot of the content at max level, you're not worrying about picking up stuff like this. Well, unless you're doing delves. I don't know if there's some stuff, but like, it becomes less common when you stop questing. More of a questing thing to like collect stuff like that. Oh, I should use the silencer on them or whatever. They'll beat me up, man. I believe in the chain reaction. Oh, done already, huh? I think we're gonna just sneak past these guys then. We've still got someone left back here. Come here. There we go. We're gonna go into stealth. And we're gonna walk past them. Stealth is nice. Looks like we've got a boss and a bunch of bombs standing in front of him. And by bombs, I mean dudes. Make sure he stands in there and gets exploded by all of them. Doing a little burrow where he's gonna try and boop us and hit us. Just stay away from him a little bit. Now he's gonna do a big AoE. We'll hit a defensive forward, even though I don't think we necessarily need it. And he's donezoed.
Got just the thing to blast through this.
Do you, Bran? Do you have just the thing to blast through it? Oh, that's a trinket and a half right there. Not that one. That's a fun thing though. Look at it, look at it. It teleports you 6 yards forward. Yeah, or it doesn't. With the imperfect ascendancy serum. It's gonna give us agility and haste, and then every 2 minutes I can use it to give us a bunch of stats. Gonna be much better than that. We'll put that on shift arm. We'll put that on 4. I don't know. These aren't. I mean, we're not gonna have these trinkets forever. But I have them now, so we'll make use of them. If we use a big incarnation with the a bunch of stats from this one, could go a little crazy, a little spicy. Alrighty, that's 2 more delves down. Hour and 10 minutes into the video. Wow, time flies. Time flies when you're doing delves. Okay, Skitter. I'll show him. Just let me go do this thing first. I've lied. I will not be showing him. Alright, come down here, turn in a couple more quests, get a couple more levels.
Don't look busy enough.
There's one. Where's the other one? That's all the way down there? Okay. We can look at our talents while we're flying, maybe. Nope, we landed on something. Set up at a good angle. I'm aiming for just under that pipe. The trajectory seems right. Okay, we're gonna go into our talents. Yeah. Yeah, I want my abilities to have a chance to call down a Fury of a Loon. I haven't looked up the talents I'm supposed to use for my hero talents, so I'm kind of playing it by ear on those for now, but over here we'll turn in this quest.
Keep it real.
And then it's on to the next zone, which will be Hallowfall. For those of you who want a little tutorial on dragon flying, if you use space or your skyward ascent and you look up right as you do it and then look back down, that's what I like to call kick flipping, and it gives you an extreme boost of speed. There we go, that was a good one. It kind of turns your upwards momentum into forwards momentum from the skyward ascent. Very good. You'll impress all of your friends. So it's good when you're either going up or horizontally. It's bad if you're going down at all. If you're going down at all, you want to just surge forward. And that was your lesson in flying. We need another ring. Bad. So we're gonna go do this quest. We need a ring something fierce. Wield the flame of pure. Gift of pure plane. Oh dude, I've done this one before. There's like none of these mobs around. Yeah, there's the I was just about to say, where's my Fury of a Loon? We'll do the dirt pile over there. Oh! Interesting dirt pile. This one throws you up in there and then you gotta float down and get the things. You can step back into it and float down again, or you can just hop on your flying mount and just grab them all. There, we got it. Okay. Quest mobs. There's one. Let's use our big Ascension trinket at that end card. Felt like we did a lot of damage. I don't know how much damage I'm doing though. Or not like actually. But we've got ways we can figure it out. And when we get to level when we hit level 80, I'm probably gonna do an episode, or at least part of an episode, where we are going to install some add-ons and configure them to our liking. You will not have to be, you don't have to get all the ones that I run, but I think there's a few of them that, like, pretty much every player's probably going to have. Like I said, none of them are necessary. You could play the game just like I have it now, but it'll be harder. Let's say that. It'll be a harder game if you don't have some of the add-ons. Need to make life easier for some things. And more fun. Like right now, if I went into a dungeon with these two guys right here, I would have no idea who's doing the most damage. Like how are we supposed to calculate things on the fly? And I know some people are kind of averse to like, oh, I don't care who's doing more damage, but like, oh, it's nice to look at meters and see like maybe you're doing something wrong. And you could be getting like you could be playing way better. Oh yes, another ring. All right, now we can go into our delve. What are we item level wise now? We're 467. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Getting stronger by the second. We're gonna complete the Mycomancer delve. Bog Piper. Is the boss right away? Okay. We're gonna use our Ascension trinket. And all of our damage cooldowns. We're gonna swim through the water because he ran through the water.
They'll never be using that move.
There's a Fury of a Loon. That was an easy delve. Wait, what? Magni looks, or Bran looks like Magni. Magni's another character from the lore. So this one's this is a bit of an odd one. This delve is. What the? Get me off this thing. Need to collect the fuel sample. Ah, I see. So we can ride on this thing across the water and pick them up. One there, there's one there. I believe I saw one over here, yeah. And there, yeah. So now we need to get up here. You can just get off this thing and jump up. Now we need to dispense justice upon the that guy's enemies. I think we can find a way to do that. It's with our teeth. Rawr.
Oh, I need to rest after that one.
More claws, I guess, actually.
Time to go all out.
Grab this checkpoint. Maybe. Yeah, we got it. Jump off the guy and then continue dispensing justice.
Here's your take of the spoils. Oh, I need to rest after that one.
We got hit by his fear attack. Not something I would advise you do. Wow, those Fury balloons do some... They do some damage. I was watching that guy's health go down, and then that there, Bran just killed it. This Bran's a boss. Oh, we got another Fury balloon. It's messing him up. seems as though there's a particularly bad guy right there. Jump away before the spore bit can hit us. Alright, let's bring the spore bit on top of him, eh? He killed the spore bit. How many more bad guys I gotta take out? Just one? Okay. Might be this way. Might also not be this way. It is this way. I see him right up there. I want to bring all these enemies with me. We're gonna try something a little crazy. Use this. We're gonna make sure we dodge his attacks, and then we're gonna use our big lunar beam here. Yeah, that was easy enough. And then we ride on the little pink elephant right over here. That's, by the way, when I'm zooming around like that, that's what I'm on. I'm on a tiny pink elephant. See if I can get a oh yeah, I just get myself stuck. Look. He's just a little guy. You know what? Be gone. Oh. I was gonna boop him off the edge. Creep on over here so the spore bit doesn't see us, and then
Stand back while I clear
leave
this away.
into the treasure room. Another fractured spark of omens. Very interesting. I didn't know you could get those before max level. But okay. A treasure seeker's helm. Is that going to be better? Of course it's going to be better. Everything we get is going to be better. We also got a bismuth lockbox. It's an interesting mechanic in the game that doesn't, I feel like, get like used that often, but you can open these. We need to have lockpicking, but lockpicking is not a thing that anyone can get except for rogues. The rogue class can lockpick those. As well as blacksmiths can make keys that open things, and I think some engineering stuff can make keys as well. So we're gonna empty out our equipment here and just sell everything. And anything we can't sell, we will destroy. I'm gonna keep that, we'll keep that. Get rid of that. Hold on to those, I guess. I don't know what the spare toolbox is, but I'm gonna hold on to it. On to another delve. And we'll turn in the quest for this one on the way through. Seeing as how it's right here.
We have strayed from favor. We are all
Ba-boom.
Emperor's sons.
75. Yeah, let's get the final talent in there. Then go on down to the Skittering Breach delve. I think I went the wrong way around this mountain. Nah, maybe not. 75. Okay, so we're halfway to 80 from 70. We're well over halfway to 80 if you started from 0, which we did oh so not that long ago. Sure, we're at 3. Make sure we grab our quest. And then go ahead and start the delve. What do we have to do here? We need to kill these ritualists and then just fight enemies. So we're gonna get in there. Use all of our damage cooldowns, literally everything. And take it down very fast. Wow, that got destroyed. That was so fun, I'm gonna do it again. Except I don't have the cooldowns this time, so it's gonna take a little longer, but... Just make sure we're not standing in any purple like that. Yeah, don't stand in that one. It's fine, we used a little defensive cooldown, and we're a tank, so we're gonna be A-okay. Gonna get this Nerubian Lord in over here. He's gonna try and hit us with a big conal attack, but we're gonna dodge it. I'm in webs. I don't want to be in webs. I'm gonna dash and jump over here. Oh, I jumped right into the webs. We don't want that. It's a little defensive because we were taking some damage. Interrupt his spell cast. And go towards our final ritualist. And we'll do one final pack here before we go kill the boss. See, now this is a good delve. Like, you see how quickly we cleared this one compared to the others? That's what I call quality content. So I like the longer delves too. Just when you're leveling, and when you want to level up quicker. Shorter delves are nice. Oh, look at that. A big Fury Balloon right off the bat. Then we get our boss, and we're gonna go crazy on this boss. We're gonna use that. I'm gonna go into an incarn. We're gonna dodge that laser beam. I think we have to kill this guy, so we're gonna charge over and take him out real quick with our super strong incarnation attacks. Wow, that was 124 we just hit there. $155,000. We'll be hitting 2 million before you know it. just like that, the boss is down. That was actually probably one of the harder boss fights we've done. There's a lot more dodging there. Like I could see that one being harder for some people. Some people have a hard time dodging. I've never had a problem dodging. I've had problems with other things in the game though. Usually tunneling. I've had pretty bad tunnel vision at some points where I'm just like I'm like so focused on dodging or whatever that I miss something else. Or like I'm too focused on doing a bunch of damage and I'll forget to like, I don't know. For my group I usually end up calling like kicks or rotational things like, hey, like rotational isn't like where we're moving to and all that kind of stuff. And I'll just forget to do it sometimes because I'll be too busy just doing a bunch of damage. Or like, I don't know, trying to live. As tank sometimes, you should be given the benefit of the doubt of like in really, really, really big pulls. You kind of got to play your cards right. Or you will fall over. And when the tank goes down, it's bad. Because, well, nobody else can really fill in for what the tank does. So the tank goes down, everyone else starts dropping as well. Like a healer going down is also bad, but like people can kind of maybe take care of themselves for, you know, the couple seconds it takes to get a healer back up. Tank goes down, it's like immediately someone else is getting attacked and going down as well. And then it's a scramble and everyone's like, ah! I need a battle res him. And then you got your paladin like getting all the aggro because that's usually what happens. And then they got a bubble, and then the second they bubble, the enemies just scatter and start hitting everybody. But like, I don't know, it's better than them dying because if they have a battle res, right? So they can get the tank back up, and usually it just results in a team wipe. That's usually what happens. We have the sinkhole, our first underwater delve. Yeah, from time to time we'll run into these underwater ones, and they're kind of the worst because you have to keep grabbing these bubbles of air or you'll drown. Oh, that wasn't a real guy. I just rescued a fake one. So in this one, you don't want to rescue the people that have lines coming out of them because that means they're fake. So you want to, well, there's also, you can see dude in stealth there. So you actually want to grab the ones that don't have that. I got a new weapon, right? Yeah, that thing's coming in clutch. I can really see its damage. It feels so good to like hit abilities and enemies' health go down like a lot, rather than what we were kind of doing in that first delve. Taking 10 minutes to fight every enemy. This is what it should be like. Interrupt them with our big roar. Check for good survivors. I don't see any. This is a good survivor though. I used Heart of the Wild there. I'm curious, does that actually make my healing 30% stronger? I don't know, I couldn't really tell. Keep saving the non-trapped captives. Give me my water. There we go. Or not my water. I'm in the water. My air. Wow. A lot happened to those guys in a second. And you. Now we just fight illusory clones. It's Zote. It's us. Look. That could have been dangerous. Zote's a powerful foe. Oh, this looks like it could be a fun big pull. I'm gonna use my trinket to give myself stats. Alright, here we go. We got Mirror Master Merkna. I don't think he knows what he got into, man. You pick a fight with Zote, you're done. He's kind of got hands though. He's living. Hold up, let me drop a lunar beam on him. Should we keep our air? Oh, I missed it. Keep our air up. We got Incarn up. Here we go. Here we go. We're going berserk. And he's donezoed. Give me my loot. Give me my loot.
Stand back while I clear this away.
Yeah. Ooh, another one of those good items. Ooh, another one of those good items. And the cloak? I feel like we already got one of those. But it's better. Now we'll just do this to leave. Well, yeah, we're gonna grab this. Yeah, we're gonna leave the delve. I believe that is all the delves from this area. Nope, we got one more.
Greetings, outsider. Stay alert.
76?
For the Empire.
Getting ever closer. Get this one. And then we go to the Nightfall Sanctum. Oh, we haven't, you know, I never really mentioned. This is Hallowfall. This is my favorite zone. I hope you can tell why. It's very pretty. This is the city of Mereldar. Or Mereldar, maybe? It's a big priory up here with the sacred flame. That is a large crystal that is formed out of the earth that changes between a light and a dark mode. I think on an hourly basis or something like that, but it's very cool when it changes. Yeah, just something about the imagery. Also, one thing to note, I mean, like you can look and like see, look at all these plants. See how all their like leaves are facing towards the light? It's because we're actually really far underground right now. That's the only light source. There is no sun. So all these plants have are facing the light, kind of like a sunflower would. You know, they kind of change position. Yeah, I really like this area. It's cool. Especially, I mean, I also like the architectures. Like really big. I don't know, like they're almost church looking. I mean, they are church looking, but not just church. I don't know. I can't explain it. And you have these like waterfalls with like steep cutoffs. It's like there's an ocean under the earth. Enough dilly-dallying. Look at the giant starfish. We got a nightfall sanctum to clear out. And it's right here. Make sure we grab our quest. Looks like we're gonna acquire a signal flare. And use that to lure away those things. Well, Bran just destroyed those guys. Did we get that guy up there? We did. I pushed these guys off the edge because I wanted to grab that friendly feller. Oh, I stepped in it. It's fine. It just makes some swirlies chase us, but we can just run in a circle and dodge them all. Continue on, like now we have to get stolen relics. Oh no! Think I can grab this real quick before I die? Wait for it to stop. Go, go, go!
Give me a moment, champion.
bear noises. That's what a bear sounds like. I guess this is an owl bear. It might sound like that. And when I say owl bear, you might say, who? That was the joke. Get it? You'll get it if you think about it.
Treasure close by.
Oh, a big Fury balloon. I like the Fury balloons because they're a big laser beam. At the end of the day, who doesn't like a big laser beam? Find me one person who doesn't like big laser beams, except for maybe somebody who at one point stood in front of one, or was the victim of a large laser beam. Isn't that how the Hulk got his powers though? So like, is he really even that mad about it? Yeah, no, actually he might be one superhero that isn't too happy about their powers. Something about crazy guy taking over his brain, filled with rage all the time. Yeah, I don't know, but like, he is really strong. I wish I could pick up a car and throw it. Well, the Hulk's like kind of beyond picking up a car and throwing it. He's like actually see what's at the center of the earth just but from his bare hands, kind of strong, you know. Just dig down there. And my game's being like weirdly framey. I feel like I've had this in this delve before. I don't know. There's been some things in this game just make your frames drop. Whatever happening right now seems to be one of them. And then like it stopped and now it's back to normal. I don't know. Very weird. It's not like, oh, I need a better computer. Like, oh, my computer's fine. I'm like 72 FPS right now, which is significantly lower than what it normally is. I don't know. I usually get like 170. Just some things, man. Some effects. Then we use the parachute and it shoots us over here. Whee! I like that in this one. Except it takes a while to fall, so I like to click off of it and just plop on the ground.
You're looking a bit rough. Take a wee rest.
Rand, do not make a fire. Open this door. I want my loot. What do I want? I'm gonna call my shot. I want a belt. You're gonna give me a belt. Nope. Give me another trinket. Also pretty good, actually. Yeah. Put it over that. Get rid of that thing. Put that there. Now we shall leave the delve. Crack the fingers, which are very cold still. It's gonna be nice to go cuddle up in bed. Watch my own YouTube videos, cause somebody's gotta watch them. I'm kidding. I don't listen to myself when I go to bed. That's weird. I would never. Okay, I have, but like it's not a thing I do normally. When I first started making YouTube videos, like I kind of wanted to see like, are these things watchable? So I'd watch them. They were. We're gonna go over here. We're gonna empty out our inventory. Rid of all that. Alright, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go back to Dornagal. Oh, can't do it while you're pacified. I'm gonna go back to Dornagal. We're gonna start to wrap up this episode because it's getting to that 2-hour mark. And well, we're well on the way to 80. What are we at? 76. Yeah, I bet next episode we could hit 80. But we want to go to the auction house and post some of these great little items we found. We have 2 profane tinderboxes. Oh, another feral druid.
My directive is
But here we go. So to sell an item, you go to an auction house and you go to the sell tab, obviously. And you just go ahead and right click it. And it puts it in here. So this is going to say how much of them you want to sell. This is going to be its unit price. You can just take a look over here. It's going to automatically post it for whatever the lowest person has already set, which is usually where you want to post stuff. If I went down here and I posted it for like this much, it would never sell. I'd get it back and it would never sell. So just post it for the lowest one and it will sell. Now, you do want to take a look. If there's one posted for 750 and then like 600 posted for like more than that, like say 800 or something like that, you might want to post it for the one after that. But as long as there's like a kind of normal distribution of them, I just send it. And then stuff like this, I don't know, you can make your own decisions on this. This sells for 14 gold. Is it technically worth it to sell? Yes, but are you going to want to auction every 14 gold item? Probably not. I usually go for like a 500 gold rule. If it's less than 500 gold, I don't sell it on the auction house. I just like vendor it. No, I'm losing a bunch of money for doing that, I know, but so we're just posting these all for whatever the price of them is. And now, well, some of them have been sold already, as you can see down here. But we can go to auctions and we can see, look at incoming amount. I've got 4,768 gold from that. These are selling. I imagine most of these will have sold by the time next time we log in, so we'll have a hefty amount of gold waiting for us. I mean, already that's going to put us over 10,000 gold, which is not a bad place to start at. Now I want to check. Let me go to the armor. Go to leather. Filter, current expansion, and usable. We're going to search. What do we have now? It's kind of the same. It's the same stuff. This Caddy Bree hooked us up good. Any weapons I can... that's a no. Okay. Good, I didn't want to spend gold anyway. Yeah, I was just checking to see. I didn't know if... Oh, they're Swordish again. So they're just getting out of raid. My old guild is. Yeah. That's when raid ended for them. Well, they're like they're in a different time zone than me, so it's not quite as late for them, but yeah, it was pretty late for me. But I mean, here I am still playing the game at this time, so I guess I could have stuck with it maybe for a bit, but I just didn't want to do the commitment anymore, and I had some other things come up. But here I am making YouTube videos, so here we go. Wow, look at our new little helmet with a light on it. Wait, what's back here? Wow, this inn goes deep? Ah, a nice inviting bed that'll totally fit me. Yes, that's how you lay in a bed. Oh, it almost looks like it covers if I like do this. Alright, well, I'm gonna go to sleep, everybody. I hope you had a great time. Next one, we're probably gonna hit level 80. Then we're gonna start getting into all the good stuff that happens at endgame. Max level. Hope you guys are excited. I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.